All right. Hello, full circle triathletes. My name is Meredith. Welcome to Mindful Monday. I'm having some issues with my camera, so if I look really dark, then I don't know what's going on. Anyways, for today, we are going to be focusing on upper body. So we're going to be doing some pranayama, some breath work first, and then we'll be stretching upper body. Really good for any post-workout, running, biking, swimming, strength training, whatever it is. But we'll be specifically focusing on upper body after the breath work. So for your seated position, my recommendation is to sit on like a bolster or a block, something to raise your sit bones up, your hips up off the floor so that you can be comfortable there. As with any workout, like I say, pay attention to how things feel. If it's a sharp shooting pain, then back off of it. That's no good. That's nervy, tingly, good. Dull aches are livable. And let's go. So reach under, pull the flesh out from underneath your sits bones so that they're rooting down onto whatever you're sitting on. And then we're going to make a mudra. In yoga mudra, the word mudra means seal. So this is called jhana mudra. Jhana mudra is the index finger and the thumb coming together. So that's jhana mudra. So make a jhana mudra. You could do it with both hands if you want, or one hand, whichever one works for you. And then place them on your knees. If you're in the mode right now where you're giving, you feel like you're giving, then place your hands up. You have something to give. If you feel like you need a little bit more like to take in today, then put the palms down. Just be honest with yourself. And then close the eyes. Let your eyelids get really heavy. Just take a nice deep inhale. Let out an audible sigh. Try another one just like that. Deep, 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 deep inhale. And as you have your eyes closed, I want you to look inside with your eyes closed at exactly how you're feeling right now. Pay attention to how you're physically feeling. Pay attention to how you're emotionally feeling and how you're mentally feeling. Are you tired? Are you enlivened? Are you nervous? Are you anxious? Are you stressed? Are you at peace? Whatever it is. And then watch how your breath is when you inhale. Track the breath down. Have it fill up your chest. And then your rib cage. Feel your belly expand out. And then on the exhale, everything softens behind it. The belly button pulls back to the spine. The ribs soften, the chest falls, the breath comes back out. If you can, breathe in and out through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try 5 more breaths like that. And just like you've made a circular pattern between your index finger and your thumb, make a circular pattern with your breath. So in through the nose, down into the chest, down into the rib cage, down into the belly, and then cycle back out. Through the nose, the belly button pulls back to the spine. The ribs will soften. The chest will fall. 4 more breaths like that. Now on your next inhale, I want you to release the mudra and squeeze all of your fingers in towards your palm. Make fists out of your hands. And I want you to think of something, someone, something, some action, something in your memory, something that might have happened very recently, something you might be anxious about in the future, whatever it is, something negative. I want you to squeeze that in, squeeze it in with your fingers, clenching your fingers in towards your palm. And then inhale there. And then as you exhale, whenever you're ready to exhale, you're going to let go of the fingers and let go of that thought. Taking a look back in again, the eyes closed. Notice how your mental state feels right now. And then blink the eyes open, bring the hands together in prayer. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Lift up through your heart, lift up through your gaze, lift up through your sternum. Inhale there. Exhale, left hand finds the floor, press into the floor, right arm reaches up and over the ear. Getting a nice long side body on the right side. Take an inhale there. Exhale, right hand moves behind you. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Pull your right shoulder away from you. If it feels okay for you and you want to bend into your left elbow, you can go for it. Inhale, reach up again. This time, fingers interlace, palms face down, extending through the wrists. Lift up through the heart. Squeeze the biceps in towards the ears. Look up. And then right hand finds the floor. Reach up and over with the left, press into the floor with the right hand. Okay, take a nice inhale there, get the bicep back behind the ear. And then take your left hand behind you, starting in between your shoulder and your neck. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. You can soften through the right elbow. Inhale, come back to center, both arms up this time. Lift up and lengthen. Exhale, roll off of your sit bones, grab onto the front of your knees, round your back, chin to chest. One more inhale, shoot the arms up, spark up the fingers, lengthen through the spine. And then exhale, extend through your spine, lift your heart, lift your gaze, hands are planted behind you with your palms facing down. Come back up to center, gentle twist to the right. Inhale, left hand to the right knee. Exhale, twist and look over your right shoulder. And then come back to center. Inhale, lengthen. Right hand, left knee. Exhale, twist. Come back to center again. Come over onto your hands and knees for some cat-cow. Plant the hands to the floor. Curl your toes under you and feet are firm on the floor, belly button into the spine. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, round back, look down. Inhale, undulate your spine, lift through your heart. Tailbone lifts, pull your shoulder blades down your back, keep your belly button pulled into your spine, and then exhale, round the back, look down. Two more like that. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. You can flip your toes over now. Exhale, round back. Push the floor away. Last one. Inhale, tail comes up, shoulder blades slide down, heart and chin lift. Exhale, round back, push the floor away. That feels good. Come back to neutral spine. Take your knees slightly wider than your hips. Inhale, reach the arm up, look up at it. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left side up. Inhale, look up at it. Exhale, left side down. We're going to go back to the left side again. Inhale, reach up, look up at it. Exhale, this time thread it under, come down on your left shoulder and your left ear. Roll your body weight slightly onto your left shoulder and then reach your right arm forward. Press down into the mat and slide back against it. Shifting your sit bones back towards your heels, although they're way off the ground, and stretch through the lat on the right side. Good. Slide that right hand back, press yourself up. Before we do the other side, we're going to stretch through the chest. So I want you to take your hands probably off of your mat. Okay, and you're going to fingertip the floor, and you're going to slide your hands back so that when you bring your chest down towards the floor, your hands are in line with your chest. So they're not jacked way up by your ears. They're not even in line with your shoulders. They're in line with your chest, okay? So as you exhale, you're going to press your chest up and squeeze your pecs into your sternum, okay? And then release that back down on the inhale. Try that one more time. Press up, squeeze the pecs into the sternum, and then release. Last one, press up, squeeze the pecs into the sternum. Take an inhale there. Now we're gonna go for the stretch. On your inhale, drop it down so that your chest comes back down towards the floor and feel a resistant stretch through your chest. Try that a couple more times. Press up and squeeze pecs into sternum. And then inhale, drop it down so that your chest comes between your hands. 2 more. Press up and squeeze. Light squeeze, flexing the pec muscles. And then inhale, drop it down. And then last one, press up and squeeze. And inhale, drop it down. You're going to hold that down spot. You're just going to shift side to side. So obviously when you shift towards your left hand, you'll probably feel it more in the left pec, left part of the shoulder. When you shift towards your right hand, vice versa. You can even bring your chin down to the mat if that feels okay for you. It's a light press of the fingers into the floor. Good. Release that. Let's do the other shoulder. Inhale, reach up, look up. Right shoulder, right arm threads under, right ear, right shoulder on the ground. Look to the left. Reach your left arm forward, lengthening through your lat and then shifting your body weight back. That feels good. You'll feel a nice stretch through the outside of your right shoulder. Good. Come back up to center. Sit your bum back to your heels, reach your arms forward. We're going to stretch into the triceps now. So stretching your arms forward, you're going to dig your elbows into the ground and then reach your fingertips back towards your shoulders. Keep walking the elbows forward. Keep shifting the body weight back. Breathe here, 3 breaths. Inhaling. And exhaling for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. One more time. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Beautiful. Come back up to center. Curl your toes under now. Lift up your hips. Stretch through the spine for downward facing dog. Pedal push your feet. Bend into the right knee, bend into the left knee. So downward facing dog has a lot of muscular action in the arms, but it's a great stretch for your spine, right? Which is part of your upper body. So keep your knees soft, okay? So you're not shifting your body weight forward. I want you to shift your body weight back and lift your hips as high as you can. If your hamstrings are like, no bueno, this is no good, I want you to put blocks underneath your hands or even like books underneath your hands. Anything where your hands are not gonna slide, alrighty? Press the chest back to the thighs. Draw your chin slightly towards your chest so that you're looking back at your thighs, okay? And your neck is nice and long. Good. Shift forward into plank. Pause there for a second. Belly button into the spine. Draw your shoulders down your back. And then take your knees down to the mat. Have your chin and your chest come down as one unit with your hips lifted off. And then slide your bum all the way down. Cobra pose, opening up the chest. Ignore the toddler that you hear screaming in the background. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Draw the shoulders down. Release the tendency to squeeze your butt muscles, okay? Release your glutes. Push your pubic bone into the floor. Inhale, drop your shoulders, lift your heart. Exhale, come down. Now curl your toes under, firm up your thigh muscles, so lift your kneecaps up off the ground. Press into the floor for a soft upward facing dog. Keep your elbows bent. Draw your shoulders down and extend through your spine. And then shift back, knees parallel, child's pose. Inhale there, lengthen through your spine. Drop your sit bones towards your heels, and then walk it over to the left side of your mat and shift your bum over to the right heel. Take a long breath along your lat on the right side. Inhale there. Exhale, come back to neutral. And then inhale, switch sides. Walk it over to the right. Shift the body weight over to the left. Breathe from your left hip up through your left shoulder, out your left fingers. Take an inhale there. Exhale, come back to neutral. Beautiful. Come back up on your hands and knees. Find your block if you want to sit on it, or if you're like me and you want to be on your knees, you're welcome to stay on your knees. You also can take your mat or a towel, and you can roll it up behind your knees if you need to. Alrighty, we're gonna do lats first. So reach your right arm up. This is a resistance stretch for the lats. Have your left hand grab onto your right hand. So we'll do a strength move first, like a lat pull down, okay? As you pull down, your left hand is resisting, light resistance on a scale of 1 to 10, like a 2, alrighty? Pull your elbow down to your hip and then just release. Do that one more time. Pull the elbow down to your right hip. Hold there, focus on your right lat, and then have your left arm override what the right arm is doing and pull it back to the starting position, reaching out of your right side. Elbow pulls down, that's the strength move. Left arm takes over, pull that back up. Give yourself a slight hinge over to the left. Good, one more time, pull down, right elbow down towards the hip, activating your right lat. Grab hold of your right wrist, pull back up, reach over towards the left. Take a nice deep inhale along the right side, inhale there. Exhale, release it, roll your shoulders. So in order for your lat to extend, your shoulder needs to flex, okay? So if you're feeling tightness in the shoulders, that's because you're lengthening long through the lat, alrighty? Let's just take care of that shoulder for a second. Sweep your right arm behind you and drop your left ear to your left shoulder. If you want, you can reach your left arm across your head and just allow the weight of your hand on your head to weigh the head down the opposite direction. Good, release it. By the way, if this is painful to sit on your knees, you can always stand, okay? You don't have to be in pain on the knees. Reach the arms up. Grab on, right hand grabs onto the left wrist this time. Do a strength training move, pull the elbow down to the hip. Release and repeat, pull the elbow down to the hip, activating the left lat. Good. Last one, elbow down to the hip and hold there. Focus on the left lat. Override that, pull back up to the starting position and extend. Good, elbow down to the hip. It's a smooth move with light resistance. Override, pull back up. Give a slight side bend over to the right. Ooh, one more time. I feel some modifications in your back and your spine as well. Pull down. Override, pull back up, and extend. Breathe along that left side, inhale. Exhale, release it. Good, I forgot the shoulder stretch. Let's go back to the shoulder stretch. Take your left arm, sweep behind you, drop your right ear to your right shoulder, reach your left arm, reach your right arm across and just add weight. Breathe in, breathe out. One more inhale. And exhale. Good, beautiful. All right, next one. This is gonna be for like your serratus anterior, like down here, the punching muscle, okay, that we use. So here's the setup for it. You're gonna be like in this puppy dog pose, okay? Your elbows are gonna be into the mat. You're shifting back, and I want you to have your palms facing towards you, okay? And make fists out of your hands, alrighty? Don't squeeze them very hard, just close your fingers. So the outsides of your hands are touching each other. Okay, let me just show you. Looks like that, alrighty? Actually, I can face this way, it's easier. Alrighty, so you're shifting your body weight back towards your heels, you're walking your arms forward, and then from here, stick your thumbs out, alrighty? And I want you just to separate your hands as far as you can. Shifting your body weight back. Release it. Walk the elbows forward again. Shift the body weight back. Okay. My butt is not anywhere near my heels. And then open. Oh, good. I feel that for sure. One more time. Walk the elbows like another inch forward. Shift the body weight back. Remember Fonzie from Happy Days? Hey, I forgot what he said, but he always had his thumbs. Wasn't it like thumbs up or something like that? I don't remember. I think I'm dating myself. Anyways, okay, shift your butt back. All righty. Let me just check the time. Okay, good. All right, we're here. Sit on your butt. We're gonna do some eagle arms. Actually, let's do it on the hands and knees, and let's just do it in a lunge since we're already stretching. We'll just throw in a hip stretch too. So you're gonna lunge forward into your right knee. Alrighty. The arms are gonna come out to a T. You're gonna reach your right elbow under your left elbow. So you're making an X there, and then bring your hands up. And if you can, patty cake your hands together. If not, then your right hand can grab onto the left wrist or your left thumb or whatever you need to grab onto. But the key thing is that the hands are making, there's some type of connection between the two arms, okay? Then from here, raise your elbows to your chin, okay? Lunging forward into your right knee. Raise the elbows a little bit further. Little bit further, and then start to look up and look back. Okay, so it's a big stretch, front body, shoulders. You'll feel it down into your lats, I'm sure. It's a lot of upper body. Breathe for 3, for 2, and 1. Good. Release it. It's a pose that we do in yoga, but then we end up binding up the legs the same way that we bind up the arms. So we're just separating in here. By the way, if you've got knobby knees, you just need to pad the knee. We're doing that, okay? All right, let's do the other side. And if it's too much to do the lunge, then just sit on your butt or sit on a chair and do it, okay? Take the arms out. So last time we did left over right. This time we're gonna do right over left. Alrighty, and then we're gonna grab on again. And you're gonna lunge forward, and then you just start with lifting up the elbows. So you should feel it in whatever arm is on top. That's the one that you're gonna feel it more in. So you probably feel it more on the right shoulder if the right arm is on top. Keep lifting. Keep lunging forward and lifting and lifting and lifting and lifting the gaze towards the ceiling and then eventually the back of the room for 3, for 2, and 1. Gorgeous. Release it. Shake it out. Good deal. Alrighty, last one for the triceps. Reach the arms up over your head. Hands come together in prayer. This is a quick and dirty one. Press the elbows back into your head. Press your head back into the elbows. Press that prayer together back into your upper back and lift through your heart and breathe for 3. Breathe for 2. And 1. Beautiful. Release and come on your bum. We're going to stretch out your neck now. Neck is definitely an upper body stretch. And I know that you guys carry tremendous, all of us, I shouldn't even just say you guys, I mean, couch potatoes carry tremendous tension in their necks. So let's get into it. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Circle the head around to the right. Reverse the circle. Bath time has started, thankfully. Come back to center. Roll the shoulders a couple times back. And then roll them forward. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Sweep the right arm behind you. Turn the gaze towards the left shoulder and drop your chin down. Come back up, drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Sweep the left arm behind you. And then turn the gaze to the right, drop the chin towards the shoulder. You can always add on with bringing your hand behind your head to add extra weight. Release it. Drop your chin to your chest, grab on, find your clavicle, push in and pull down. And then lift the chin the other way. And then open your mouth wide and bring your low jaw into your upper jaw. Good. Interlace the hands behind your head. Push your head back into your hands. And then override, pull down, chin to chest, drop your shoulders, bring the tips of the elbows to meet each other. Good, release that. Close the eyes, bring the hands back to the knees. Take a nice deep inhale. Let it go. Bring the hands together in prayer, bring them to in yoga we call this the third eye, the spot in between your eyebrows and the center of your forehead, your center of intuition. Just take a moment and connecting to that ajna chakra, that ajna energy wheel. Set an intention for yourself for whatever remainder part of your day you have. Take a nice deep inhale. Let it go. From my heart to yours, happy and a healthy Monday. Namaste, namasko, chai chai, hari home. Hope you guys feel good. Hope your upper body feels good. If you have any requests for Mindful Mondays, then let Erin know and she will text me and I will include it. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Bye.